Hi, welcome to another one of my videos. Mark from Nature Vape. Today I want to do a bit of an overview on some of the newer products that have come onto the market that we may or may not have stocked, and a couple of little updates really. So it's just a bit of a catch-up video. I haven't made a video for some time, and there's a bit of a reason for that, but I won't dwell on the reason. A lot of the reason is that, to be quite honest, I've been a lot more selective on the products that I've put on my website, because so many of them are so similar, and some are actually a step backwards and some are a little bit forwards, but not much. Forwards in places, backwards in others. So I thought I'd show you some of those products and just explain my reasonings for either stocking them or not stocking them. I was going to start with what I perceive as the worst and work my way up, but I'll probably get that out of order. But actually, let's start on a positive note. Always good to do. One of my customers, Daniel, probably better not say his surname, big shout out to him, thank you Daniel. He brought it to my attention that the Kangatech, our coils fit the Kangatech sub-tank, Nano, I think the top tank as well, basically the OCC coils. And when those tanks came out, we tried to develop a coil using the Kanga coil, the bigger one, and it just didn't work very well, so we shelved that as an idea. But Daniel contacted me and said, you know, he was chuffed with our products and he just wanted to let us know, in case we didn't know, that our DCD coils fit the tank. And I frowned a bit. I thought, well, they can't, that won't work, they're too they're too small. But here it is. I think you can see, if I tilt that slightly, let's tilt the other way. No, can't see it very well. Let's go that. Can you see the little green sleeve of our DCD coil in there? The sleeve is possibly slightly too short, but there is a way of getting around that. But you know, there's the tank, the Nano version, and I'll show it to you in action. It's on 12 watts. It's 1.4 ohm coil. You can direct lung it, or just vape it as normally, and it works tremendously well. What I would say, we're probably going to do a coil designated just for these tanks to replace the OCC coils, but in the meantime, for those of you that have our DCD coils, we'll probably change the sleeve colour, make it red or something like that, so people know. Just to let you know what you've got to do, they're about a millimetre, about there, it's a bit juicy, but the gap there is a slight gap in the chimney, so let's just wipe that, take some of that off. There you go, it's probably made it more clear. So there's about a millimetre there, so all you do, just pull the seal down to wherever, and then when you put the coil in here, we'll make these slightly longer so they do fit. But in the meantime, this is just for people that have perhaps already got our coil. There you go. As you push it in and screw it down, that will automatically go down in the right place. Then you've got a choice of, obviously, your airflow holes. So let's just put that back. New coil plus, yes, so back on 12 watts. And it works really, really well. So thank you Daniel. We completely missed it as a company. You'd think that we'd have been tuned into that, but sometimes you can't see for looking, or whatever the expressions are. So well done, we missed it, thank you very much indeed, and I hope that helps some people out there, perhaps drag their old Kangatech coil out of the cupboard drawer and one of our DCDs as well, and rewick it and have a little go, because it works really well. So that's the positive note. Let's go on to some of these products. I'm going to be really quick here, I'm not going to go into massive detail about them. I'll start, I think there's this, to me, is the worst of the worst. The Theorem. I saw the reviews of this and I thought, wow, that looks really good, and I fell for all the, you know, co-designed by, I can't remember his name now, probably on here, J-Bo, that's him. And I thought, cool, that's going to be really, really good. So I ordered about 20 of them, thinking we can sell these on the site, people will love them. I opened it up, tried it. This is a new one actually. I don't know if you can recognise it. Tried it, and I spent hours trying to get the thing to work right, and no, absolute suck my mod. Sorry, I threw mine away. That's why I did show you a new box. I put some of them on eBay. I think I sold them for 15-20 quid or something, just to get rid of them. Right, that's that one. Moradin, thought that was going to be good as well, so I bought one. I can't remember now, I think it was a little pain to build the coil on, and again I struggled, and I thought, well, if I'm going to struggle, my customers are going to struggle, so dismissed him. Gone. Told you it wouldn't take long. Serpent Mini, I like that. That was good. We're not stocking it, but I'm not going to run that down. The Serpent Mini by Waterfo, isn't it? Yeah. Good tank. I like it. I do like that. So there you go. It's not always the ones I stock that I say are brilliant. See? That's good. Next one. OBS Ace Tank. Did nothing for me. It's no better or worse than the TVCT. I thought it's just a bit of a rejig, fancy engraving with Ace on it. So didn't bother to stock it. Didn't really work that well for me. What's this one? This is the, oh right, yes, the Sweet Tooth range by Indulgence. Actually, there's two there I can put up side by side. There's the Sweet Tooth. I can't remember what they call this one. Just Sweet Tooth RTA, I think. Top airflow. And that one is the new Mutank version 2 by Indulgence. Again, top airflow. The old Mutank by Indulgence was fantastic, I thought. A very underrated tank, and I still use one periodically. We still sell them. Really, really good. These, however, I'm sorry, they've released this new range called Sweet Tooth, and I spent $300 and odd. Here they all are. Look, they're boxes galore. Sweet Tooth. And I think they're just in a hurry to. There's a whole box full of them there. Just in a hurry to bring out these products for the American market that had to be out by the 8th of August, I think. And they just felt like they were rushed, and I just didn't get anything from them. So massive backward step. As I say, the old Mutank and the MT RTA. Really, really good tanks. We still sell them. They're fantastic, but they got it wrong with that, in my opinion. That's one of theirs as well. That's their dripper. That's not actually too bad. Top airflow dripper. That's my drip tip on there, but yeah. So not that impressed. We're getting through. Not a new tank anymore at all, but the Gemini by Vape. Again, that's one of my drip tips. I persevered with this tank, big style. I really liked the flavour, loved the flavour. What I couldn't stop it doing, it didn't leak, it never leaked. What I couldn't stop it doing was bringing up juice into the drip tip, and it drunk fluid, e-liquid, it really did. And the flavour was gorgeous, but especially as it got down to the bottom, I don't know, about the bottom third, it just pulled up the e-liquid through the drip tip, and that didn't seem to matter whether I had the top airflow on or off. So I really tried, and a lot of this tank I liked. I'll admit I did like it, and I was desperate to get it to work properly, but I couldn't. So again, I thought, if I can't get it right, I can't expect my customers to. So that was that. An old favourite here, the Billow version 3. Love this tank. We stock it. Do like it. I just thought I'd put it in because these are things we're now working on, the things that I like and use. So I thought, might as well tell you what my likes are. So this, very good Billow V3. Use it a lot. I think we all know it by now. Cool, that's tight. Put a new O-ring on there. Incidentally, they did bring out another O-ring. It had some leaking issues at the bottom, and a new O-ring pretty much cures that. And EH Pro, being the good company that they are, provided us with a load of O-rings. So if anyone wants one who's bought a tank off us, and you have to have bought it off us, I think that's only fair. Next time you order, just drop me an email and say, can you give me one of those O-rings, and I'll pop one in the parcel for you. So I thought I'd mention that. The tank I use so often is, and I've made the video I made about it, I really sung its praises, but I'm going to be brutally honest, we haven't sold these in any numbers at all. The Charon, Smoant Charon, it's a great tank, and I can't understand why people haven't bought more of them. I really can't. I use that a lot, an awful lot. Right, now we're moving on to some new ones. Bit of a combination of new here. There's the the Billow version 2.5. That's a 25mm tank. It hasn't got the pull up and fill. It's got you unscrew it. Airflow at the bottom and juice flow. I don't know if you can see the juice flow there. Hopefully you can. And airflow. Good tank. No leaking, no smears. You know, like anyone who had the Billow version 3 will probably understand what I mean. You see it's bone dry. There you go. And this we have just ordered. They're on our way to us. As I say, I've been very selective about what I now stock because there's so much out there. I want the best of the best for my website. I don't just want to say, you know, we're buying, oh, here's an example. We're buying a load of UL crowns because they sell well and will make money. I bought the Crown 2 off another website. The Crown 1 with their standard coils, I thought their standard coils were really good, but the rebuildable was poor. This, you can see I've used it. This is just standard coils. What have you done? What have you done? I expected great things of this and didn't get it. So sorry, forgot about that. That one's there. So back to the Billow 2.5. That's a 0.3 ohm coil at 41 watts. Very, very good. Let's push that up a bit. 45 watts. Very good indeed. The I'm going to try and show you this. I might angle the camera down at the end and show you two. No, I'm going to do that at the end. I was going to show you how the coil works. They've changed it from the other billow. In conjunction with that, another product that we're getting is the battery mod that it's been used on. This one. Very similar to the EVIC, what is it called? It was the EVIC Mini by Joytech. Very similar, same sort of design. I wasn't sure. I've really tested this. I've had this 2-3 months, and I've really tested it. I've taken it out with me, I've thrown it about, and you can see it's in really good order. It hasn't. I was worried about this bottom bit here where you put the battery in. Let's get it right. Where is it? There you go. I thought that looks a bit, is that going to break? But it really hasn't, and it's been, how easy is that to load a battery? It's dead easy. Putting it in wrong. There you go. As it comes. So really pleased with that, and they're gonna be something like 25 quid, and just seems bulletproof. Really, really good little battery mod. Removable 18650. So that's good. Let's put there. Oh, I've laid this on its side and it's dripped. Silly me, silly me, silly me. Let's lay it there again. Get this cloth. This is EH Pro's new dripper called the Model, was it Model M, I think? Model M. It is the Model M. Really, really clever. It's been laying literally, and I've got a bowl here that I'll just put them in. It's been laying on its side. I hope you can see that. What an easy way to fill it. And it draws the air from about midway through that airflow, through about midway through the coil. So unless you're an idiot like I've just done and laid it completely on its side, you know, it doesn't leak. I haven't ordered these yet, but I may do. Perhaps you can all tell me if you think, oh yeah, get those, or don't get them, I don't know. Right, new coil plus 0.31 ohms, 45 watts. That's not bad considering it laid on its side. So nice little dripper, tiny but got a really good deep juice well. Not bad at all. Now, the one I've been saving, the one, move that, Vapor, I try not to do that, I don't like that. The one I've been saving, the best tank I think that has come out in many a long time, really many a long time. It's by EH Pro. They've called it, for some reason, the Bachelor 2, and I don't understand why they did that, because it's not really very much like the Bachelor, and it's dual coil. So I thought the Bachelor was called Bachelor because it had a single coil. It was single. But this one's obviously fell in love because it's a dual coil. You fill it by sliding the top like that, and there's two fill holes there. You don't need to shut the airflow off at all, or a juice flow. There is no juice flow. The juice flow works from micro pores. They've changed the deck completely. It's now a nice airy, brilliant experience. I'll show you. Doesn't that fit nicely in the little Tesla mod? My next video will be about this tank, how to coil it, wick it, use it, and I'll put it with this Tesla so you can see, because this Tesla is, it's not variable wattage, so you have to get the coil within reason, you know, there or thereabouts, like you would with a mechanical. So I'll teach you how to do that, but once you get it, wow. So that's my little update. I was going to show you the deck, wasn't I, of the version 2.5. Let's unscrew that while I'm talking normally to you. I knew I'd get something wrong, laying that dripper completely on its side. Never mind. So that's unscrewed it. Just wipe around that bit. Now I can get the camera down in a second, and I'll get the Bachelor, and you'll see how similar they are. Let's just put the camera down now. See you in a minute. So let's undo the Bachelor as well. You can see the little micro pulls at the side there. Well, there's what, 4, 8, 16 little holes that take the juice. Let's just wipe around the outside of that. That's how your coils and wick sit. And when you build the tank, look at this, how easy this is. Isn't that easy? Push the wicks in these deep pockets here. There's your airflow inside. How easy is that? Push them in, you know you got them right. Put this outer surround over the top, which I'm going to be honest, sometimes doesn't thread the easiest. And there you go, the camera's proved me wrong by letting me do it first time. And that is basically it. Put it back on the tank. We've got very little leak or spills or anything else. It's a pleasant thing to do, and I've just turned it off. There you go, you see it? Up she comes, taking the juice through those micro pulls. Absolutely fantastic. You can see inside the Tesla, hopefully, there is absolutely no liquid laying in there at all. There we are. And no gurgling, straight to normal business. The Billow version 2.5. Does it look familiar? It's made by the same company, so that's why. A little bit different, not quite as easy, I don't think, as the Bachelor, but very similar system. These are old coils now, old wicks as well, so, but again, put your wicks in and then do that up. You can check your wicks from the top. So again, another nice system. So let's go back up the top, just wipe my hands. That's all I've got for today. I apologise I haven't made many videos lately. I've been very quiet, but hopefully I've explained why I've been quiet. I can't see any reason to make videos for video's sake, and if I've got something to tell you, I'll come and tell you. But I haven't really had, and I didn't want to make videos about like, oh look what I've got, this is rubbish. I always want them to be a bit more positive than that. Certainly end on a positive note, which hopefully I've done. So I'll have one more vape. How good is that? And I wish you well. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon, because I'll do a full tutorial on the Bachelor. I hope you found the Kanga coil for the sub-tank of interest, and until next time, thanks for watching and goodbye. Thank you.